The story begins on May 29th, 2015, when Splatoon 1 released in North America. My story begins on the 30th of May, when I was going to my friend's house for a middle school history project. I didn't have many friends growing up, so I was super excited to go to someone's house for the first time, even if it was just for school. I asked my mom if we can go to the store and buy games before arriving, just in case we finished early. She said yes, and so I scoured the games aisle of the Walmart for a game to buy, and then I remembered that Splatoon just released. It was perfect, and so I bought it even though I didn't know much about it. I arrived at my friend's house, and we didn't play it whatsoever, though I will always cherish this memory as to why I even entered the series in the first place. Later on, I played the game on my own time. It was fun, and it was about to be summer break for me, so I had endless time. I wasn't good at the game because I played roller, but I enjoyed myself. Half of my family left to Panama that summer because my grandma had passed away. I stayed at home to not add any more expenses to our family, and so did my older brother and my father. My brother and I are close, but we don't talk often, and my father worked from sun up to sundown, so we barely saw him. So essentially, I was alone all summer with nowhere to go, so I just played Splatoon all summer. I enjoyed it at the time, but it was a bit lonely. But it made me appreciate the series a lot. I played it all summer long and dropped it by the next school year. I enjoyed my time, but I felt like I've played enough, so I let it go. Plus, we were on the advent of the Switch, so I was excited about that. Fast forward a couple years, and now I'm in high school. I have more friends, I feel more mature, and Splatoon 2 is revealed in January 2017. I watched the presentation with my friends, and I'm excited. This game that was there for me is getting a sequel, and now more people have a chance to experience this fun take on the shooter genre. It comes out in the summer of that same year, and I play it with my friends. I still play roller, but I'm better now, and this time I have people to play with. It was a great summer, though by the start of the school year, I dropped the game and moved on. I would still play it with my friends for Splatfest, but that chapter of my life was closed neatly, and I was content with my experience. Time goes by and a lot changes. COVID happens, I graduate, and now I'm a working adult. I'm content with my life and all is going well. Splatoon 3 gets announced and I'm excited, though I do find it a bit odd that it's announced so far in advance, but I don't pay it much attention. There's still plenty to do and play as I wait. So a year and a half passes and the game is about to release in September 2023. This channel starts to gain a bit of traction and it makes me so happy as this has been my dream job. I see a meme on Twitter and think it's hilarious, so I make it into a video the day before Splatoon 3 releases. The video is titled, "Never Pass the Aux to a Splatoon Fan." It's basically a lyric video with emojis, and it doesn't do well, but I don't mind because every upload I learn something new. The game launches the next day and I played it on launch date because I love this series. I wake up the next day and a comment on that last video asked if I could make a similar video on a new song from the game. I said, why not? Because it wasn't hard to make and it gave me something else to upload, while also just being fun to make. I finished the video and uploaded it the same day, and this one blows up and gets my last video to blow up as well. I become ecstatic. It felt like my dreams were being realized right in front of me, and with a series that I loved so much. I couldn't be happier, though I knew I had to keep this fire alive, and so I dedicated more of my time into making more Splatoon videos. I grew to 2,000 subs in no time, and I was so happy. So naturally, Splatoon became more integrated into my day-to-day life as a creator and as a fan. I devote more and more time to this game, and slowly, I didn't realize just how much time I was devoting to it, and the world around me started to break, piece by piece. Now don't get me wrong, I love creating content and I'm eternally grateful for all of you, but I just didn't realize how much I neglected my personal life. Slowly, I started losing everything, until finally, I lost someone I cared for more than anything in this world, and it broke me. It felt like I was achieving my dreams, but at what cost? I'm alone again, like I was that summer in 2015. Often I look at this channel and I ask myself, was this dream truly worth losing everything that mattered to me? The answer is no, and I would trade it all away if I could, but sadly, I can't. So I kept making content and playing the game. It's all I had left. What else was there to do? The series was there for me before, and it was here for me again. so it became my escape from reality, playing this game every single day. The issue is that I started to resent this game. They added battle passes, which gave me FOMO. The updates weren't enough to satisfy me, and all the discourse online was negative. I hated Splatoon. This game that I loved, I just couldn't stand it anymore. But it was my escape from reality, and the FOMO had me wrapped around its finger, so I kept playing. Days went by, months, years, and I didn't do anything. I just kept playing the game, a game that I didn't even like anymore. I felt miserable, and I still have yet to fully recover from it all. And I know that not everything is Splatoon 3's fault, but it's just brought down by association, to the point that whenever I think about this series that I used to love, all I can think about is just the lowest point of my life. Now, the reason I make this video is just to get my experience out there. This is what Splatoon meant to me, and how it went from a game that I used to love so dearly to a series I can no longer stand. But more importantly, I want to talk about escapism and how it made me waste years of my life, time that I will never get back. I'm older now, and yet I feel no wiser than when Splatoon 3 first released, almost 3 years ago. I see a lot of people talk about Splatoon being an escape from reality, but I also see people with similar stories to me, where they are so negative about the game. I'm not an expert, nor will I claim to be, but at least escape with something you enjoy. Life is hard, and it's okay to have distractions, but just don't be like me. You have value and worth and people in your life that care about you. So if you can try and put your foot down and just do something new, then attempt it. Life is full of surprises, and you never know where your next smile may appear. Now, I don't want to say that Splatoon 3 was all bad. I was able to meet some amazing people because of this community, and I still have this channel for what it's worth. But most importantly, I have you. Whether you are a random person or a longtime subscriber, I'm grateful to have you here. And maybe this video can mean something to you if you are willing to hear me out this far. So from the bottom of my heart, thank you. And let's do our best in what we believe in.